Honey, I've seen fireballs the size of doorways, men capable of breathing underwater, even objects levitating with one's mind. And yet the only thing that truly feels magical to me is your beauty. In Skyrim, there are people who will make you feel like you've already spent a lifetime with them, so today I will be listing my top 5 wives in Skyrim. Let's get into it. And just a heads up, I will only be covering those you can marry without mods, and will probably do a modded version in the future. Starting off with number 5, we have Silgia. She's a miner at Red Belly Mine, but this isn't something that bothers her. No, in fact, she's quite proud of it. If you ask her about the mine, she'll say, "I might be a woman, but I can crack rock with the best of them." And it's true, there's a conversation between her and Grogmar, and he says, "I've been watching the way you mine, and I have to say, I'm very impressed." Plus, she does it for 12 hours every day. You can find her in the mine from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's an incredible endurance. And she's not new to it either. She's been swinging a pickaxe since she was a small girl. This is someone who doesn't mind getting dirt and rock under her nails and will work as hard as she needs to until the job gets done. These qualities, of course, makes her alluring to the men around her. So one of the miners, Oddfell, can be heard asking her if she fancies a walk tomorrow, but she then turns him down because she needs someone who cares more about her than they do themselves. Well, perhaps that someone is you. Number 4, we have Zolda. She's a merchant in Whiterun, and she has a very big aspiration. She wants to own the Bannered Mare, and she plans on saving up enough gold so that she can eventually buy it from Hulda. This is actually why she works in the market. She wants to do that while learning the merchant's trade at the same time. This is a woman who has big plans for the future, and is absolutely going to make them happen. Now, she's also very welcoming of outsiders and is one of the only citizens who trusts the Khajiit caravans. Thing is, she does have a little dark secret. She's also a drug dealer. She trades sleeping tree sap with the Khajiit. Now, it's not actually specified whether it is an illegal substance, but it's not widely accepted either, so she does keep this on the down low. But eventually you can even join her in this business. How dangerous, avoiding the authorities, just the two of you. It's a good way to spice up the relationship. I will say this, however. She does have a bit of a crush on Mikhail, the bard, but this is very simple, okay? No, you don't have to outsing him, anything like that. Just stab him while he's asleep and bury him out back, okay? You're a drug dealer now. Get with it. Number 3, we have Senna. She's a Breton priestess at the Temple of Dibella in Markarth, and she can be married after the quest Heart of Dibella. Sometimes we don't want to have to go through all that work. You know, sometimes we don't want to send her a letter and then not get one back for 3 months because she's trying to play hard to get. Sometimes it's nice to just skip over the games. And with Senna, right off the bat, she shows an interest in you. Whenever you come back to the temple, she might say, "Is there something I can do for you?" And then when you leave, she might say, "Don't stay away for too long." The signs are all there. If you have to pray to Dibella, fine, but do not miss this opportunity. All right, you're strong. You wear heavy armor. Oh, you're a mage. Well, sorry, but I will quickly say this: if you're ever feeling, let's say, inadequate, she knows the spell Oak Flesh. She might be able to help you out. Number 2, we have Miri. She's a Breton apothecary at the Hag's Cure in Markarth. Now, when you first meet her, she might actually seem a little standoffish. She'll even say, "Why can't the men in this city just leave me alone?" But see, what I like so much about her is there's this wonderful arc that she goes through. So right now she might be upset, yes, but that's because she just got out of a bad relationship with Elaine Dufont. Name ring a bell? He's a bandit leader who was just using her to get closer to the Shattershield family in Windhelm so that he could then rob all of them, and he did. But they all thought it was actually Miri, so they forced her out of the city, out of her own home. But instead of just lying down and feeling sorry for herself, she traveled across Skyrim all the way to Markarth and now works as an assistant in, well, a pretty successful apothecary. She doesn't give up. But where you come in is you can actually go out and kill Elaine, that deceitful bastard, as well as Nilsine Shattershield forever abandoning her. She's been waiting for this revenge for some time. And then after, you can prove to her that there are men who are trustworthy, who are brave, who would make life together much better. And if you do get married, it's true, she couldn't be happier. And quickly before number 1, we have an honorable mention, and that is Uthgerd the Unbroken. She'll beat the hell out of you if you're into that sort of thing. And number 1, we have Ayla the Huntress. Of course, she's an elite member of the Companions in Whiterun, but don't let her good looks fool you. No, she is one of the fiercest hunters in all of Skyrim. She lives for it. That excitement, the challenge, the honor. She laughs at the nobles, the lords who get out of bed, only to walk around their lavish, beautiful prisons all day. That's not really living to her. Oh, why bother? The vast open plains, the snowy mountains, and the verdant forests, yes, those are all her luxury. And the best part, too, is she can be your follower, your lover, as well as your fellow warrior, side by side, hunting the world's biggest creatures, and then lying by the campfire at dusk. It's a pretty good life. If you're someone who wants to live a life of adventure, your stories echoing off the thrill of the hunt, Ayla may just be perfect for you. Plus, how many of your other ex-girlfriends can turn into a werewolf? And there you have it, my top 5 wives in Skyrim. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And down below, please tell me, who do you think is your number 1? Alright, thank you very much for watching. And whatever you do, please don't hate me for not putting the old lioness on here. I'm sorry! She's so close with Aaron.